It's the first day of school, and I got up extra early, made a coffee, lit the candles, and read the Bible in the dark. I had some prayers I had written for first day of school for my children, some prayers for myself as their mother and their teacher, some prayers for the new year to come, expressing gratitude that we even get to do this, that I get to stay at home and homeschool my children. Gratitude towards all the extracurriculars we get to pursue, towards the friends that we have made during our journey. And starting the day and our homeschooling year that way, awake before my children, praying in the dark with zero distractions, was just such a sweet way to ease into our day. Dead. I waited a little too long. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today is our first day of homeschool. It's early morning, though I've been awake since 5 o'clock, and I'm just waiting for my kids to get up now. I got my time with the Lord. I got to pray. I got to set our intentions for the day and the year. I got to browse through some of our nature study books as well, and now I'm just waiting for my kids to get up and get ready for the day. And today we're just going to be easing into our fall rhythm, into our first day of homeschool. We're going to be doing some Bible time, some read aloud. My daughter's going to be practicing her reading. We're going to be doing our nature study, and we're just going to connect and have fun together. And this afternoon I have an appointment, so my husband's going to take over, and I think he's just going to take them outside for some outdoor time. So yeah, I hope you come along and just join us for our first day of homeschool. I realize I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Neves. I'm a mother to 2 girls, and I recently left my corporate career to stay at home and homeschool them. And on this channel, I talk about our homeschooling journey. I talk about being on this side of motherhood that looks a little bit differently from the rest of society. And I talk about whatever else God may lay on my heart. If you relate to any of that, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. Something sweet as a blessing I found from starting this YouTube channel is connecting with so many women who share that same vision and philosophy that I share. And it's very rare in this society to find that. So I find this channel to be a blessing in that sense. Once my daughters woke up, we got to making French toast. My 2.5-year-old loves being in the kitchen with me and is very eager to help. My 5-year-old was busy playing with our cat. But baking and cooking in the kitchen is really a bonding activity between me and my toddler. And I truly love and cherish these moments with her in the kitchen together. I love wrapping a little present for them to open on the first day of school, and so this year I had shoes that they needed. We started going to church and they needed some proper shoes, so I wrapped those up and they were really excited about it. They thought it was sandals. I guess it sort of looks like sandals. And then I also wrapped our read aloud for the next month or 2, which is The Little House in the Big Woods. And so we unwrapped that as well later on and started reading that. And then today we went downstairs for our morning time, and we've read through some poetry. We read through our Aesop's fables. My daughters had morning menus. My 5-year-old was practicing some copy work. She is very eager to write. She started writing, but without any technique. And so, lo and behold, I am starting copy work and teaching her how to write a little bit earlier than I anticipated. We also started our treehouse schoolhouse nature study, which is on apples, and we got to playing instruments and dancing and just being silly. It's a really nice little anchor to our days. And honestly, it's just so much more fun and wholesome compared to how I remember doing nature study at school. Yay!
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way.
We then decided to go for a bike ride to the forest. To get there, we have to pass the school that is so close to our backyard. And there I saw all the kids going back to school. How do you feel when you see all the back to school posts? How do you feel when you see empty parks, forest trails on the first day of school? Does it make you question or doubt your own decision when you see children playing in the schoolyard? Does it make you worry your kids are missing out, that you're not enough? Because honestly, that's exactly what I felt on this first day of school. I'm sharing this because I know I'm not the only one. It has fallen? Oh, I see. I'm sharing this well knowing the blessings of homeschooling and this beautiful day that we got to experience together outside. I think sometimes when we've been so programmed and so part of the system, old habits die hard and we tend to romanticize the school experience. I mean, I couldn't wait to be done school and go back home, yet still somehow I feel like my child might miss out on something. And I think a big part of that also has to do with literally everyone around me going back to school. And so when you step out into the world, it's so easy to lose focus of why you're doing this and what a blessing this truly is. I've had this very experience last year on our first day of homeschool and have since gained the confidence. And I have to say, I was pretty surprised that it hit me almost as hard this year again. And I wonder if it's something that will eventually go away or if it's something that's just going to reoccur on the first day of school every year. If you have been homeschooling for a while, can you just let me know whether this is something you also still experience or if it eventually went away? Something that's so sweet and so magical to me is that my daughters, every time they go on a bicycle, every minute they have to stop because they find some kind of treasure on the ground. Sometimes it's an acorn, sometimes it's a patch of moss, sometimes it's a funny looking leaf, sometimes it's sticks or rocks or crab apples. But I find that so sweet and so precious. And it's just like that poem by Robert Louis Stevenson that's called My Treasures. It goes like this: these nuts that I keep in the back of the nest, where all my tin soldiers are lying at rest, were gathered in autumn by Nursey and me in a wood with a well by the side of the sea. How beautiful is that? When I read that, that just reminded me of my daughters who view the world as this magical playground waiting to be explored. And honestly, ever since I became a mother, I've learned to slow down and just to notice the beauty in nature. And that is something that is so intrinsic to the child. It's not something that you can teach, but it's something that as mothers and teachers, we need to work at preserving in them. Because imagine them in the four walls of a school all day long. That type of environment dulls out that kind of wonder and eventually just kills it. So yeah, I might have some irrational FOMO from seeing kids go back to an institution because that's where I went as a child. But I also, more than anything, realized just how rich and wholesome their childhood is. We then went home and started learning about some of the leaves that they've collected because that's what they really wanted to learn about. And that's the beauty about home education, being able to meet your children where they are and follow their lead. Something I needed to work on getting comfortable with was admitting that there's a lot that I don't know. But then I also realized that knowledge is not just parroting what it is that I know, but rather, even if I know something, leading my child to discovering that knowledge on their own. And so going through books together and spending time researching together is so much more powerful than me having all the answers. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in my next video. Bye.